All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Benalfi. I hope you guys are having yourselves a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening. We have a lot to talk about. Max is already running. Aha. Well, there we go. Hey, guys, how are you? Old, old Facebook giving me some issues again. Anyway, we're back. Good to have you guys here. We've got the issue fixed. Looks like my audio is up and working there. She looks ragged, Yukon Gable. Yes, ragged. Ragged is the right word. We're going to get to that here in a second. Anyway, so let's do this right there. You can see the temperatures. 44 up in Ocala, 51 here in town, 52 back towards T-ville, Titusville. Good to have you fine young folks back in the house over there. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Yes, yes, indeedy. Ginger, come in. Harry Vanderkamp is in the house. So look at those morning low temperatures there. Hey, another big developing story. I want you guys to keep an eye on this. The airport. Air traffic controllers are not there. They're not getting paid. And that means there's going to be some issues this evening at OI. Excuse me, OIA. For arriving flights. Let's see, delayed 73, canceled 45. So that number has been creeping up. And will likely get higher. So again, no air traffic controllers. They're not getting paid. It's a government job. So again, Orlando is going to have some issues here. So if you've got a flight out or a loved one flying on in, you definitely want to get the update and the scoop on what's going on with those commercial flights. All right, let's talk about what's going on out there right now. It was nice and cool and beautiful, says Ginger Kamen. Ginger Lewski, you are 100% accurate about that. Yes, indeed. Downtown, gorgeous shot right there. Love that shot. Nancy Cruz Garcia. Look at that. Lake Eola. Wow, Lake Eola's down at the. They're using it at the airport because. Aha! I see what they did there. I love that shot right there. New Smyrna Beach. Jojo Hernandez. George, good to have you there, Mr. Georges. Now I hear, says Joseph Yeptinga. Yeah, Jojo. Blah blah blah. Love you too. Joe, why am I picking on you? Anyway, yeah, we had a little issue there, Joe. Sorry about that, Bubba. But good to have you in the house, young man. Always appreciate you being in here. You know that. Terry Ann Lottie. Terry Lottie. That's our Sanford Cam St. Pete. A little bit of a chop. A little windy. All right, I'm going to go with this downtown cam. Jojo. Amen, brother. Unfortunately, I'm thinking you're right about that. There's what's going on. There's Melissa going bye-bye to the northeast, very close to Bermuda. Strong front is working on in. That's going to help us out. We've had a little bit of wind out there today, too. I'm not going to lie to you. And you can see still a little bit of wind out there even this late in the evening. But finally, top of the 8 o'clock hour, looks like things are beginning to calm down. Let's see if there's any gusts on here. Already is, says Terry Ann. Yep. All right, 15 to 22 out west. Hey, by the way, will that rain? River flood warnings. Hold on. Let me do this here for you. Along the St. John's. You can see right there, Astor. Let me show you here. Let me show you the latest levels there. Blue Jays are winning the World Series, says Declan. A win nice in Eustis. Mary Fuller Cahill. Good to have you guys in the house. So there's a look at Astor, DeLand, Sanford, Lake Harney. Hello from Ellie and Justin in Melbourne. Good to have you too. Always appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Let's do this. Take a look at a couple 12-hour forecast here. Boom! 64, 61, 58, 56, 55, 53. Loving it, says Stephanie. Quite windy today. Northern Lake. Amanda, Autumn Mitchum. Yes, indeedy. You are correct. Correcto mundo. 51, Palm Coast. Let's do a little bit of a flyby here. Zoraida. Zoraida's all right. Miss Deltona is in the house. Michael Phillips is in the house. The Michael Phillips is in the house, folks. Right around 44, 45 up there in Marion County, dropping south to Rutland, Wildwood, the Villages, Webster, 46. 47, 48. Enjoy the cool weather, says Steven. Annunciar. Ready for football. Michael, me too. 51 Kissimmee, 57 Satellite Beach. 49 Apopka, 47 DeLand, 51 New Smyrna Beach. Let's take a look at that short range forecast here. Here's what I've got for you. Hang on, hang on. Hold your horses. Whoop, whoop. Oh, man, Cuban coffee would be great. But I don't have any Cuban coffee. Sorry, Declan. Good to see you too, Mikey. All right, so that's tomorrow. Not bad. Not bad at all. 51, 54, 65, 71. Here's a peeky weeky at that. 69 Ocala. 71 in St. Cloud. 72 Melbourne down to Palm Bay. Halloween! So good to hear you. You're Cindy Alfano. Young lady, right back at you. Deborah Smith Graisley. Deborah, how's the water issue over by you now? You in a better place, hopefully. Javi, good to have you there. Fun fact, my first full hurricane season here. Hey, Mikey, we'll keep you around then. Love that, because we've been awfully busy. Billy Early Lamonaco, Bobby Johnson, Cynthia Alvarino. Yep. Yeah, says Stephanie. Feeling sleepy. Steve, you need a cup of JoJo. All right, 51, 71, 73 for the day for Halloween, and then the evening for the trick-or-treaters, 68, 63, and 59. So there you go. Getting me a little yawning. All right, let's talk some cooler temperatures here. Bada bing. There you go. You can see what do we got? Come on. Stephanie Buca Morales, the Bucanator. Miss Stephanie, how are you, girl? Good to have you in here, by the way. Tara Lynn Tootle, toot toot. 44, 43, 51. Looking good. Ooh, Becky Nordby, send us a photo. I want to see your fire pit. Flooded, car was towed. Debs. Hope the insurance will cover that for you, by the way. 51, 52, 57. Coldest air of the season is coming. There you go. Orlando morning lows. Excuse me. Little burp action. Elizabeth Hot, the hot nader, the hotster, the hotatola, the hottie hot. Wood wood. There you go. Saturday. I should put a pause point there. Yank. Let's do that. Little disturbance wraps in Sunday night, Monday, giving us a little shot of let it snow, says Stephanie. Brenda Burke. Hello to you, Elizabeth. So good to hear you, Tony. Left stream for a few minutes. Oh, Riggs. Well, I get that, man. You tell your kitty. Tony says hi. Bless you too, Steffi. I can do sports talk. Love that, Mikey. Ooh. Chad, thank you for that vision. Terlin Tootle. Hi, Brenda. Been a while. All right, so there's Saturday, Sunday. Let's give you a little outlooky look. Burning on the wall. Oh, ruh-roh. Thank you, Steve-O. 3-0 Dolphins. Yes! Dolphins. This Thursday night. That's right. Forgot about that. Jerry Roach. Good to have you there. 76, 77. All right, let's do Melissa here. Let's get a little update on Melissa. Melissa is hauling. I mean, she's approaching Bermuda, and I mean quickly. Check it out. Thank you, Javi. Appreciate you, my friend. Deborah saying it was ugly. Beamer hears you and laying down. Oh, very nice, Mike. Like that. Natalie Ann saying, go Dolphins. Woo, woo. So there you go. There's a look at Bermuda. Closing it. Moving northeast. 32 miles. This puppy's humming. I mean, absolutely humming along. Yes, indeed. Let's do that. Tracks go St. John's, just east of Nova Scotia. There's your advisories. Cat 2 warning. Looking good. Looks pretty accurate. Most of Sunday looks good in man. It's going to be in the evening, if at all. So there's a look now. Look at the winds now. Boom! Pushing in. Getting close to Bermuda. But it looks like the worst is going to go by just to their west, but not by much. Look at this wave action. Let me do this. Actually, I'm going to clear this. Boom. Let me do it this way. So we got, wait, seriously? 45. Yikes. Boom, boom, boom. Along the coast, 5-5. Down towards the Bahamas. Oof. There we go. All right, so that is the current wave height, 45 feet. And that's charging towards Bermuda. Shammy is carrying, yep. That's a wow, okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, you're dressing as a cheerleader tomorrow. Look at that, Elizabeth. You go, girl. All right. Oh, one cool thing. So the upwelling has lowered the cyclone heat potential near Jamaica and the southeastern tip of Cuba there. It complements there of Melissa. Here's a different way to look at it. Sent the fire, picked the messenger, tried to send here. Yeah, messenger. I'll find it. How much? A lot. And it's pretty low right now, which is great. Crookster's in the house. Good to have you right there. All right. This was pre-Melissa. And this is post-Melissa. See that drop right there? Waters are normal. Jamaica, that northeastern nook there of the Caribbean. So just to kind of give you some perspective. So where are we at? Barbara Gill, good to have you there, Miss Gill. Joy Nolan, Brenda Burke, you take care of their young lady. Donna, yeah, I hear that I grew up in New Jersey, PA, been in Florida 20 years now. Look at that. Woo, woo. All right. So 5 hurricanes, 4 of them were major, and 8 tropical storms. The next named storm, by the way, is Nestor. When you look at the number of invests, 19. Tropical, subtropical storms, Terrell 2, excellent. 8 of them, 1 hurricane, and 4 major. 4 major. So there we go. All right, let's take a look at the 7-day. Coast first. Priscilla, I think they got a travel day today, and I think they kick back in for the World Series either tomorrow or the day after. It might be yesterday, today. Might not be until Friday night. Tomorrow night, I think. Let's hope everything's right. Yep, Nelly, good point. You know, I haven't looked ahead to that list for 2026. I'll do that here. Linda Rush, Rosalie Martinez. So there are the temperatures, 40s and 50s, then back into the low 60s next week. Oh, playing now. Wait, World Series they playing tonight? Hang on a second. I don't think they're playing tonight. No. Yeah, they play tomorrow night. If you're watching that game, it's a repeat from last night or one of the other games. They don't play until tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And then, so they play Friday night, Saturday night. So baseball's over Saturday night, one way or the other. Or it could be over tomorrow night if Toronto wins. It takes it 4 games to 2, just FYI. So yeah, there's that. Hi, Tony. Thanks for that. You bet. Stephanie, Christine Lance, Diane Nemeth, Nilda. Nilda, soon. We're almost there. I think there might be, first week of November-ish, and then usually we're done. But I gotta say, I don't like the trend that I am seeing, where the Caribbean waters are staying warmer into November now. It's because we're in November and it's really warm down there. So that down the road, if we don't have cold fronts like we had this year, it could be a problem. So that's one of the things we're going to have to watch. Good question. Good observation, too. Yep, Jojo got it. Time changes Saturday night, Sunday morning. Correct. Yeah. Priscilla tomorrow night. So there's your time change Saturday night. There's Halloween. Sunday night, Monday could be a quick little shot of rain, and then behind it, we're staying in the upper 70s. So that's that. All right, let's go north of let's take a look at the national perspective. We'll go around the globe, and then I'll wrap it up. Hold on tight. There we go. Big storm system in the northeast. Let's clear this junk. Yeah, I you can do the inside and then just wait. I'd wait to the first, maybe even the second week of November, just to play it safe. So there's that big storm in the northeast. A little bit of snow on the northern side near Quebec. A little bit of snow U.S.-Canadian border. Temperature-wise, boom. Halloween. Oh, look at those temperatures. Plenty of 40s up north and warmer out in the southwest. So there you go. Not bad, not bad. Snow on the ground. Let's do this. Turks and yeah. Priscilla. It was close for them, though. I'm not going to lie to you. So there's a look at the snow out west. Pretty soon that will start diving to the eastern part of the United States. Natalie, my thoughts as well. Terry Thoros, Lindsay, good to have you. All right, let's go global. Point Power 21, Nome 33. Fort Ross 17. Baker Lake 20. Look at all that cold air building northwest of Alaska. That's going to have to dump south at some point. Moosonee 36. Thompson 30. Winnipeg 39. Ottawa 41. Chicago 49. Vegas is at 80. Mobile, Alabama 48. You're welcome, Nelda. 73 Cancun, 82 in Kingston, Jamaica, 84 in San Juan, 73 San Jose, Costa Rica. There it is. Bogota, 57. Caracas, 84. Manaus, 82. Sao Paulo, 59. Buenos Aires, 63. Punta Arenas is at 50. Cape Town, 63. Niamey, 81. Cairo, Egypt, 70. Rabat, Morocco, 61. There's a look at Paris, 48. Oslo, 34. Moscow, 43. Ankara, 34. Oh, look at Yakutsk. Yakutsk. 3 degrees. Ulaanbaatar, 16. And Bratsk coming in at 30. 57 Sapporo. Shanghai, 64. Hong Kong, 79. Down under, Makassar, Jakarta, 70s and low 80s. Look at Alice Springs, 90. Wowza McDowza. There we go. Brisbane, 81. Adelaide, 70. Christchurch, 57. Hilo, 81. Honolulu, 87. You live in Ramsey. Wow. Yikes, 3 degrees. Yeah, that's cold. Thanks, Riggs. All right, so that's that. So Hawaii. All right, let me wrap this up with the 7-day. And you'll see, there we go. 71, 76, 77, 77, 77, 79, and 80. Couple cool mornings, and then things, hover right around the 60-degree mark. Summer on West 2, and there we go. Dan, Paulo Imacinet. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm going to rock and roll, make some updates. Always a pleasure chatting with you guys. Just know that I'm here tomorrow. And we'll do it again. And hopefully you'll see me tonight at 10 on the CW18 and again at 11. You guys have a great night. Always a pleasure chatting with you. You guys enjoy this beautiful